Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I don't want to hear it. Better not be the clothes where you wear for morning be this. Not be nice with this. So now the clothes when I want to wear this night be that. So please, no can help me wash. Alright? Anyways, let's get straight to the point. Not a lot of things happened in Biggie's house today. They were just having, they're still having diary sessions apparently. So nothing, just really boring. But there's certain things I just really wanted to come and mention here and just ask your opinion and all of that, yeah? Because it just seemed to me like, listening to the housemates do the... Have I said hi? Okay, I've said hi. Okay. Listening to the housemates, talk to Big Brother about the nominations and, just what prompted them to nominate the housemates that they nominated and all of that. It kind of seemed like, this clique of friends are against this other clique of friends. So, you nominate me or you nominate anybody from my gang, I will nominate you. Or it's almost like, I know you will want to nominate somebody from my gang, so me too, I'm going to nominate somebody from your gang, And it's crazy because... you guys just met yourselves in the house and you're already doing my bestie. I get it, I'm like that as well. I like people easily and it's almost like once Betha likes you like this, then even if you like the killer, she not go see him. That's just how I am. But it's different when you're in a house like Biggie's because 90 billion is at stake. I'm referring to the Ari, Nini, Saga and Peace. The four of them, they're in a clique, okay? Whether they want to accept it or not, that's a clique. And if we take out Saga from the whole equation, we have these three musketeers. They're always everywhere together, always talking about things, always talking about people. They're just always together, so we could tell that they're very, very close. And it was no surprise to Ari that she was up for eviction. It was no surprise to Nini that she was up for eviction. But Nini said she was surprised that Saga was up. I felt like, oh, people loved Saga and all of that. But then that's not how it works, Because, I might be smiling with you now and then I just go into Biggie's house and nominate you. It's a game, But then from what some of the housemates were saying, it's almost like this clique of younger ladies, Ari, Nini, and Peace, they're kind of against the older clique, which is Princess and Tega. So I'm just like, they'll be alright too, because at the end of the day, I know they the house. Anybody where they want to nominate, may they nominate. Anybody where they want evict, when Biggie want evict, maybe evict them. Okay, but then guys, I listened to White Money's diary session and I also listened to Pere's diary session, and what I have to just tell you people is that these two people are strong contenders in the game. Like at this point, it's no longer news. When White Money was talking to Biggie and everything, Biggie asked him, what he thinks about the new head of house and all of that. And White Money was like, Pere is a strong guy. I know he can do it. I know that he can coordinate the house and everything. But then it's just that he has told Pere that there are certain things that cannot change. Biggie now asked him things like what? And then he mentioned number one, the kitchen. Pere is trying to make a roster for everybody. You watch this, you do this, you do this. And White Money is like, that's almost impossible because at the end of the day, some people will just keep their dishes there and say, oh, I'll wash it now, then they'll forget. For White Money, it feels like if you can do it, just do it. There's really no point trying to say, oh, if you don't do it, that's not going to work. Even earlier today, he was showing Pere 2 bottles of drinks that people had wasted and everything. I think Pere had talked about them wasting things. In fact, Biggie did not give them water throughout today because they just waste the water and stuff like that. So for White Money, he already told Pere that there are certain things that cannot change. Even the whole toilet cleaning and all of that, because for him, it feels like there are 22 people, I'll be 23 people in the house. So it's very difficult to then say that, you must do this, you must do this. For White Money, he feels like when the numbers reduce, then maybe you can now impute those rules and regulations. But for now, you really cannot control it because, again, it's not like you're going to start flogging them or if they don't do it, you punish them or stuff like that, So that's what White Money was telling Biggie, that certain things cannot change. But then Pere is of the opinion that, there has to be rules and regulations and... they're all for that. According to White Money, he's going to support Pere the same way he had supported his predecessors. In fact, when he said that thing, it was like, see, grandma, I said the guy cracked me up today. In fact, at some point, he told Biggie that Pere is a strong guy, but he's a strategist, you know, that he knows that Pere is a strategist. Now, when Pere was having his own diary session, you know, there was really no need for him to have mentioned white money, because Biggie had asked him, you know, what he thought about the evictions on Sunday and, you know, the new housemates coming in. And, you know, for the eviction, he was like, oh, you know, that he was surprised and all of that, even with the new housemates, that he was surprised. He even went as far as telling Biggie that he didn't expect white money to still be in the house. In fact, in his words, he said, I didn't anticipate that white money would stay. So obviously, seeing now that white money scaled through the whole eviction thing and all of that, it has made him more aware that white money is a strong contender. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to do everything in his power to see that white money leaves that house, you know, because again, it's a game you're allowed to play as long as you're playing it, you know, fair and square. You know, you are allowed to do whatever. If you feel like somebody is a stumbling block to you, come on the person. Because if we're going to be very honest with ourselves, we also know that white money is a very calculative person, and he told Biggie today that, you know, he can actually read people and, you know, sort of understand the kind of things they can and cannot do. So obviously he wouldn't be surprised if Pere or any of the other housemates do certain things, you know. Biggie also went on to ask Pere why he chose Maria to be his deputy, and, you know, for Pere, he said aside the fact that he likes Maria, you know, he really likes her, but then she's not reciprocating. But aside that, he feels like Maria is a very smart person, and, you know, the female housemates kind of listen to her. So he wanted someone that, you know, would help him carry the rest of the housemates along. And for me, that's smart, okay? So if he comes up with like some rules and regulations, some people might not take it well, but then there's a certain way Maria will put it, and, you know, some of the housemates might accept that more. So that was a very smart move. He even went on to tell Biggie that Maria get plenty Shakara for body. I'm like, see this one, oh, hey, I beg, see this guy. See this Pere guy, the guy, he want her too much. Yes, he likes Maria and he has made that known to her, but she's not reciprocating. So now, throughout today, this guy has just been everywhere with Queen. Yes, from reading of palm. I don't know when the guy turned into a palm mystery, you know, they read palms, to knowing her. As in, he just dey follow Queen everywhere. I don't know whether na day I day now, but if you ask me, I feel like it's just a way to get Maria jealous and just put her in her feelings one more time. He has done that before, so I mean, that strategy is known to us already. So, Uncle, can you come up with another one, please? Thank you. Pere also went on to tell us that Auntie JMK is a flirt. You know, according to him, she's been flirting the whole time, and he knows that, you know, all of this is a game, and of course he's a player in the game. Let's just watch and see who wins at the end of the day, because for Pere, he's here to win. Like I said, not a lot of things happened other than the fact that Biggie just pitied them now, you know, brought water for them and even gave them crayfish, because Uncle White Money was complaining to Biggie that they've been swallowing their saliva. Say if Biggie no one give them bottled water, make it just give them pure water, so they go manage and like that. Biggie now sent White Money to tell the head of house, Pere, that there are some items for them in the storeroom, and, you know, both of them went into the storeroom. It was water and crayfish, and, you know, both of them carried it out. So the thing I like about these two people right now is the fact that they both know that they do not necessarily, you know, like each other like that, but they respect one another. You know, White Money respects Pere, Pere respects White Money, regardless of their differences. And for me, that's maturity. So yes, it's safe to say that these two people are mature, and, you know, I can't really wait to see how all of this, their, you know, quarrels and, you know, silent fights plays out, because it's going to be interesting, trust me. Like I said, not a lot of things have happened. I just really wanted to come on here to mention these things to you guys. Let me know what you think about Pere following Queen up and down. Do you think he's doing it intentionally to get Maria in her feelings, or do you think that he kind of likes the girl? And also let me know what you think about this whole Pere and White Money's issues. I know we discussed it earlier today. Sammy and Angel haven't, you know, had a word or stuff like that, but I overheard Sammy telling Tega and I think JMK in the kitchen that he's going to try to apologize to Angel, but that if she raises her voice and all of that, Ingo just waka, blah blah blah. But we didn't really hear that conversation well, because at that time Biggie called Tega for her diary session, so of course the microphone was tilted to the diary room and all of that. So yes, if there's an apology or whatever else happens tonight, I will definitely let you guys know tomorrow morning. Biggie also mentioned to Pere that the reason he hasn't given them their 100 abeg naira that he promised them is because they keep whispering, and for him that's very offensive. Pere now said, oh, don't worry Biggie, I'm going to go and tell the housemates that going forward, no more whispering. Whispering is an offense, and that is why we haven't gotten our money. Biggie now said, Pere, before you go out and tell the housemates that, you might want to take a look at yourself in the mirror, because Uncle Pere too dey whisper. So Biggie just give am one Ella just now. Biggie just dey do different things for this diary session today, and it's just so hilarious. Okay, but yeah, that's basically the news I have for you guys on this video. If there's anything else or if there's anything I missed out, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Okay, bye guys. I know we wear this cloth tomorrow. Don't worry yourself. Good night. Go sleep. Bye.